The DF-17 is one of the most talked about systems in China's modern strategic arsenal, primarily because it introduces a new level of speed, maneuverability, and survivability through the use of a hypersonic glide vehicle, commonly known as an HGV. The missile represents a major shift in global missile technology trends, standing out not because of raw range alone, but because of its potential to fly in ways that are extremely difficult to track, predict, and intercept. In this video, we explore what makes the DF-17 unique, how it operates, and why it has gained so much international attention. To understand the DF-17, it is important to begin with the concept of hypersonic glide technology. Traditional ballistic missiles follow a high arc trajectory. They rise sharply, travel outside the atmosphere, and then fall toward their target at extreme speed. These arcs are predictable and easier for missile defense systems to track. In contrast, the DF-17 uses a glide vehicle mounted on top of its booster. After launch, the booster accelerates the glide vehicle to hypersonic speeds, typically above Mach 5, and then the glide vehicle detaches. Instead of following a fixed arc, the vehicle skim glides within the upper layers of the atmosphere, maintaining both high speed and maneuverability. This makes its flight path far less predictable. The DF-17 was first publicly displayed during China's National Day Parade in 2019, marking its official introduction into the People's Liberation Army rocket force. What caught global observers by surprise was not merely the missile itself, but how confidently China showcased the system, indicating that it had already reached a mature stage of operational deployment. The missile launcher, known as the Telephone Transporter Erector Launcher, displayed a clean, modern chassis design, suggesting mobility and rapid deployment capability. One of the DF-17's defining characteristics is its maneuverability. Traditional ballistic missiles, once in mid-course, cannot change direction. An HGV, however, can adjust altitude and trajectory during flight. This makes interception using conventional missile defense systems far more challenging. Sensors and tracking radars have difficulty predicting the exact path of a maneuvering hypersonic object, especially one flying low in the atmosphere at extremely high speeds. Another advantage of the DF-17 system is its potential for precision. Although the exact accuracy is not disclosed publicly, hypersonic glide vehicles can theoretically strike targets with a high degree of accuracy compared to traditional ballistic re-entry vehicles. Because they can glide, adjust flight paths, and approach targets from unpredictable angles, they can bypass enemy radar arcs and approach from directions that are harder to defend. The DF-17 is generally believed to have a medium range capability, estimated in the 1,800 to 2,500 kilometer class. This places it firmly within the regional strike category, designed for scenarios within the Asia-Pacific region. The missile is not marketed as an intercontinental weapon, but rather as a rapid response regional hypersonic system capable of striking high-value targets such as command centers, radar stations, air bases, and critical infrastructure. One reason the DF-17 has generated so much international discussion is because hypersonic glide vehicles are becoming a new domain of global military competition. The United States, Russia, and China are all pursuing hypersonic capabilities, and the DF-17 was one of the first systems in the world to be officially declared operational. Its development reflects China's broader strategy to modernize its missile forces and reduce the effectiveness of foreign missile defense shields. The missile's deployment fits into China's evolving defense strategy, which emphasizes deterrence, rapid precision strikes, and the ability to counter advanced adversary defense systems. By fielding the DF-17, China has added another dimension to its long-range strike options, complementing ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and other hypersonic research programs. The DF-17 also sends a message of technological maturity. Hypersonic glide vehicles require advanced materials, propulsion, guidance systems, and atmospheric modeling, areas in which China has invested heavily. Despite its impressive capabilities, analysts caution that the DF-17's actual battlefield performance remains largely theoretical. Hypersonic technology is complex and requires extensive testing under real-world conditions. However, the public displays, parade appearances, and satellite imagery of deployment areas indicate that China likely has confidence in the system's reliability. In broader strategic terms, the DF-17 symbolizes the shifting nature of modern warfare. Speed, maneuverability, and unpredictability are increasingly valued over brute explosive power alone. The development of systems like the DF-17 illustrates how nations are preparing for a future battlefield where detection, tracking, and interception technologies must evolve rapidly to keep pace with new threats. In conclusion, the DF-17 is more than just a ballistic missile. It is one of the clearest examples of China's progress in hypersonic glide technology. With its combination of hypersonic speed, atmospheric glide capability, and maneuverability, it represents a significant leap forward in missile evolution. While many details remain confidential, the missile's public introduction reflects confidence in its operational readiness and strategic value. As hypersonic technology continues to shape global military developments, the DF-17 will remain a central point of discussion in debates surrounding deterrence, regional security, and the future of high-speed strike systems.